Hey Gemini, welcome to a love reading for you all. It's general, take what resonates and toss the rest, okay? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and universe. What's going on with the Gemini collective in love at this time? What is significant? What do we need to know in love for Gemini at the time of this reading? Tap me into their energy for Gemini collective, please, in love. Be sure to like the video if it resonates, if you enjoy the content. And make sure you're subscribed too. That way you get notified when I upload new content. Okay, Gems? All right. Let's get a romance angel for Gemini, please, Spirit. Ooh. Hold on, my loves. I don't want to. So let's put those back and see if one of them comes out again. You had engagement and true love. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Bottom of the deck is deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Ew. Okay. Well, I feel like something is not as it seems with this person, Gemini. Okay. Somebody's pretending to be someone they're not, or they're saying something that they don't really feel, or they're doing things just to go through the motions. And I feel like the other person, be it you or this other, you or your person, wants to control every aspect of the situation. And it's just, I don't know, it's like you're butting heads. Page of Wands and their feelings for you at this time. Four of Swords for how they're viewing you at this time. Potential next actions is the Eight of Wands, okay? And this person's overall energy is the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who does a lot of thinking, a lot of overthinking. This person could have panic attacks, okay? I'm not diagnosing anyone, but this could be someone who really kind of gets in the way of their own happiness, I heard, okay? Page of Wands is their feelings for you at this time. So Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant, but I feel like this is someone who's really attracted to you, okay? Yeah, the Star, damn. Nine of Wands and the Sun, wow. Leo and Aquarius. I mean, this is someone who feels like you are so sexy or so attractive to this person. Like, you are like celebrity status to this person, okay? With the Page of Wands and the Star card, you could be someone who's in the spotlight, okay? You could have a level of fame. You don't have to. Maybe you're just well known wherever it is that you work at or wherever you live at. Whatever the case might be, this is someone who is like, dang, like jaw-dropping when they see you. Okay, I do feel like you make this person really happy. Like, they feel really alive when they're around you. They feel like a little kid, okay? You light their fire, so to speak. But I also feel like this is somebody who has how do I want to put it? Has the potential of falling for people really fast, or kind of putting on these rose-colored glasses. I'm not saying you're not all that in a bag of chips, Gems, because I'm sure you are, right? But this could be somebody who has thought this way about other people in the past, jumped in head first, and it's kind of sunk in the process, okay? Because you are so attractive to this person, they're really defensive and they're really guarded. Like, they're very jealous is what I'm hearing. Because obviously they're not the only person who notices your beauty or your how handsome you are, right? Gender doesn't matter. The Four of Swords for how they're viewing you is clarified by the Hermit, the Justice, so Virgo, Libra, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, there's a lot of majors in this. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag. Could be any sign though, my loves. Okay, don't get too hung up on that. This is somebody who feels like you could be healing from something right now. For some of you, you could actually be recovering from something or in a healing process in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, you maybe just recently went through a lawsuit or a divorce. Okay, that's not for everybody. For a lot of you, this person feels like this is a karmic connection, or like there's some sort of fated connection between the two of you. And I do feel like with all the majors that are out here, I do feel like this person's accurate in thinking that. I do feel like this is a very fated connection, but I don't know. There's just things that aren't as they seem. Okay. This is somebody though who feels like you have a very calming energy, a very like soothing energy is what I'm hearing. But they feel like you're really withdrawn right now. And it could be because, again, like you just recently went through some sort of lawsuit, a divorce, maybe a relationship ended in your life. And so you're just in that process of taking the time to heal and to get back to feeling like yourself. Okay. The Eight of Wands is their potential next actions. Why? Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. So they're definitely going to take action with those knights, right? And the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. They could be talking to more than just you, okay? It's possible that there is someone else this person's talking to. I'm just going to keep it a stack. Doesn't have to be the case. This could be somebody, though, who makes impulsive decisions or kind of does things and then they're like, oh, shoot, you know? I really like Gemini, though, so what am I doing? They have a lot of love to offer, a lot of love to give. This is a very emotional person. This is somebody, though, who, like I said, I feel like they could fall for people really fast. And if they don't feel like that's reciprocated, I feel like this person gets insecure and thinks, oh my God, they're not interested. Okay. Expect a lot of communication coming in from this person, though. A lot of it is what I'm hearing. Some of you, there's distance between the two of you. Okay. That they might be wanting to close that distance out. The Nine of Swords is their overall energy, clarifying it's the Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. 999 could be significant. Angel number, look it up, guys. It might have meaning for you. 55 could be significant. This is somebody who doesn't want to be alone. They don't want to be single. They know how to be single, and they're capable of doing that. They know how to be single. They know how to live the single life, right? We've all been there. Oh, excuse me, Shona. But they want a committed relationship. They want to take things to a higher level of commitment. This person's lonely. They're very lonely, and they get in their head bad. Okay, I feel like this person could definitely struggle with depression. Again, I'm not diagnosing anyone, but this is somebody who could kind of be in a darker place right now. But I do feel like they're working on gaining their confidence back. They're working on loving themselves. They're working on trying to be in a better place and not depend on like you or someone else to make them happy. They realize that they need to find that happiness within themselves. And I feel like they do want to get to that point so that they can offer you something substantial, something long-standing. Okay. Well, let's get a card and close out this reading real quick, Gemini. Remember, it's general, so only take what resonates. Check out the other signs in your chart to get additional messages, or you can always just check back next time as well. All right, Spirit, give me a card to close out the reading for Gemini. Gemini, one card, please. Oh, that's too many. Let's try that again. There we go. Protect your boundaries. Okay, the number 17 could be significant. Let's read this really fast, Gems. Every creature needs boundaries, but boundaries in and of themselves aren't enough. They need to be protected. Tooth and claw, axe and dagger. Call upon inner fierceness to guard your boundaries and protect your space. Snarl, growl. You're allowed to be feisty and fierce when protecting your boundaries and personal sovereignty. There's a time and space for compromise and cooperation. Now is not that time. Take an Taekwondo class, learn fencing, take up an activity that helps you understand and embody warrior stance. It's not about physical defense. It's about embodying the energy of protection. You have plenty of empathy. Compassion and understanding come easily to you. Now practice the fierce art of defending and protecting. Invoke fierceness as your ally. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who kind of loses themselves in relationships at times. Okay. And I feel like they're trying to work on being a little more self-preservation. But those are the messages, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.